All right, it is October 7th, and that means we're less than a week away from hockey season, which means Coyotes kicking it off on the ice in actually Tempe for once. How crazy is that? In a college stadium, too, so it's going to be more intimate and more expensive, but also more intimate, so that is cool if you can afford it. It's also because if you're a D-backs fan, playoff baseball at this point, you're kind of like, doesn't exist. And then there's the Cardinals. The Cardinals are somehow still only winning on the road, which is still good because we're only 2-2 now, so that's a good sign. But so, as an Arizona fan, you kind of just get tempered hopes for your team when they start up a new season, and you just hope for 500 really, but for the best. And I told myself I wouldn't do any Letterkenny references, to be fair. To be fair. Sorry, I can't get away without saying it two more times. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Which you haven't watched Letterkenny. You gotta watch Letterkenny. And then also watch Shoresy. All of it's fucking so good. Anyways, regardless, tangent, still related to hockey. And, well, while there is going to be some awesome stuff on the ice, there isn't a lot of it here in Phoenix, so there's also a lot of music you might be going to, and I got some suggestions for you, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up because a room full of masks is still way better and less conducive for spreading the fucking COVID that I am over 3 months now of. And you might even be able to see this fucking 3 months of fatigue is horrible, let me tell you. So if you can try to mitigate it, let's do that by at least wearing a mask. And also, please get vaccinated because there is actually vaccinations out there that are going to help the variant that I fucking got. So please do what you can to make the spaces safer for, well, everyone, including our immunocompromised friends and people that may be uncomfortable going out if we're not going to be helping slow the spread of this. These should be inclusive environments. That's my soapbox for you. Of course, if you still are here and you're not shaking your fists at my screen going, well, we won't go into what the other side says. Well, then please be sure to like wherever you're watching this. And if you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe because those numbers go up. They give me access to more features, and maybe down the road I'll make ad revenue off of this, which totally helpful. But I don't make that. So one way you can go support is by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even $1 a month, that helps me out, especially this month. Hosting fees are coming up on the website, so that'll help me there. And once I can freaking feel good enough to get past about, 2 bands, well, then I can start trying to get out to more music again, and it'll help cover me ticket costs and help me with gas and all that kind of stuff. So appreciate anything you do. Try to make this thing self-sufficient one day. But it's not. So patreon.com/everyshowjoe. But one thing you can do for free, and I even kind of alluded there, go to everyshowjoe.com. Check out some of the stuff I've written up until I caught this stupid COVID virus. Check out the photos. Check out the writing. There was the awesome anniversary of Jason and Marla, where we had a band that was really good. I guess it came out of nowhere, called Yay by Napalm, because I'm going to keep doing that joke. And then we also got Wallace Sound and Spicy Mayo on that show. All fucking favorites in this scene here in Phoenix that we have. Also, you can see some Lesson Jake, some Bowling for Soup. Dollskin was on that. Frank Turner is on the site. Freaking Cheekface, another fucking... I'm trying to think what else. There's a bunch of awesome treasures you can see on there, photos and stuff I've taken. So go check that out, everyshowjoe.com. And go click on the link, click the store link, and you can actually pick up an Every Show Joe shirt. Help me out that way. Wearing it around alone, people will be like, what the fuck is that? And then they'll maybe look it up on their phone. And that helps. But also it helps support monetarily. And I did just drop it a little bit, especially because if you're ordering on the site, I understand shipping costs, so dropped it to $15 plus shipping. So save you a little bit if you head over there now, over on everyshowjoe.com. Right in the menu bar, there's a store link. Of course, the other thing that I like to always highlight every fucking week is fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck all the bullshit of people trying to dehumanize one another. And saw some of it in our fucking debate with that asshole Blake Masters. Fuck that dude. Basically, yeah, fuck all that shit. Let's make this place a better place for everyone. There's no reason that we should be doing that to anyone. So yeah, ways to be just active and get involved. I like to throw out there. Black Lives Matter is actually a really good one. BLMPHXmetro.org is the Phoenix one that you can go get involved, see what they're doing. PodarianAction.org is another really good one to get involved with. StopAAPIHate.org. That's, I believe, more national, but ways for Asian American, Pacific Islander, get involved there. FirstNations.org to help our Native Americans. Like, it's everywhere, and it's bullshit that it even happens. But, of course, there are morons out there that feel like they should be doing that to others. And it goes even further. I like to throw out there transequality.org. That's the National Center for Transgender Equality. They're fighting for workplace laws that don't discriminate against this bullshit of it shouldn't fucking matter. Enjoy being you. It shouldn't fucking matter who you love, what you fucking identify as. Be you and enjoy it and embrace it. Also, two ones that I like to throw out now every week that they embrace the music scene. It's awesome. They work hand in hand. The sidewalkproject.org, they work with, actually there's a Phoenix section. They work with the homeless, if the name didn't suggest. And they work with our punk scene. Punk Rock Saves Lives is another really good one. And they're all working against self-harm, but pushing positive mental attitudes and just helping. So please go check them out and support them. Of course, given we are in a state that has enforcing 150-year-old fucking reproductive law. Go Arizona, right? Yeah, that's bullshit. And so I like to throw out the Abortion Fund of Arizona, abortionfundofaz.org. Reproductive rights should not be at the decision of lawmakers. They should be at the decision of every one of you. There we go. Also, with the hurricane stuff and the weather that has hit both Puerto Rico and Florida and, well, South Carolina too. Like throw out a few things out there. ProjectHope.org, which is not only helping Puerto Rico, but it's also still helping Ukraine. So go check them out. They're doing a lot of awesome stuff there. Also ConvoyOfHope.org. They are helping with groceries for people in Florida and in South Carolina that might need it. So some there. ConvoyOfHope.org for there. But yeah, so those are some awesome stuff to just bring a little more positive light into this world where there are stupid assholes trying to diminish it. Because, yeah, even a little bit will go far. Trust me. Of course, speaking of making things brighter, and of course you're here for the music stuff, right? What's the simplest, easiest way to support your favorite musicians? And especially if you're watching this on today, Friday, because, well, it's buying their merch, and it's a Bandcamp Friday. But that's a simple, easiest way to go support. Buy the shirts, buy the CDs, buy just the album on Bandcamp. You don't even have to have something physical. Trust me, it piles up. But it's also fun to collect and have some physical stuff. Regardless, so it's always to go support. Get the koozies, get the necklaces, get the neckties if they're going, right? Or neckerchiefs. Ooh, you can even... Anyways, going off on cool ideas bands might make merch. I know patches are another big one. But yeah, simple, easiest way to go support them, especially as some are still having to cancel due to illness. Yes, COVID is still interrupting tours, are still interrupting shit. So clearly, it's something to take seriously, and that's also why mask up, not just for the people around you, but for also the artists who are touring and can't afford to pay for a hotel room to quarantine for 5 days or disrupt their tours. And it's not easy unless you are like Bruce Springsteen playing arenas. You don't have the extra money to do that kind of stuff, so please be safe about it. Other cool thing you can do is support NEVA, the National Independent Venue Association, NEVASSOC.org. They are also taking donations at the National Independent Venue Foundation. I think that's, yeah. And that actually has the emergency fund for any venues that might need your help. And they're also lobbying for the interests of your favorite independent venues. So that's another way to go support your favorite music. Of course, a simple, easy way, if you are of health stature and you don't have dark bags in your eyes weighing you down, making you fucking take 2 naps a day. That sucks. But, yes, simple, easy way. Go out to the shows, go watch the bands, and go support them. Simple, easy, support the venues. And of course, we're going to start with Friday night. All times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard Times, which are, well, equal Pacific until Daylight Savings ends. And so hopefully all the math is done right if there is a stream being listed here. And we're going to start tonight on Friday. Of course, the big one is the Four Peaks Oktoberfest. That one featuring Authority Zero, Wives, the Instant Classics, Dayweather, Mogollon, I keep wanting to call it something, Black Bottom Lighters, and more at Tempe Town Lake. That one's starting at 5 p.m. We also got Painting Fences with Squared, Manhigh, and HKL, Timeout Lounge, 6:30 p.m. Over at the Yucca Tap Room, right across the street, we've got In Memory of, Camel and Amel, So Happy, Blasphemous Inebriation, Bulletproof Backpacks, Molotov Cockroach, and Tackless over at Yucca Tap, 7:30 p.m. for that big beast of a show. We also got Mike Pinto playing with the Hourglass Cats and Mob versus Ballot Box at Last Exit Live, 8:30 p.m. Another one new on this list that I missed last week, Rocket Sedman, the Fast 86ers and Victims, and the Kentucky Rifles. Excuse me. They're playing at Gypsy's Roadhouse, 9 p.m. We've got Pepe Valens, Nomada, Tatiana Crespo, and Paroximo, I think. and Paroximo. I think that is correct. If I butchered it, I apologize. At the Rhythm Room, that one is 8 p.m. Got Donnie Bennett, the Well, and Sure Son at the Rebel Lounge. That one at 8:30 p.m. The Originals, the Real Big Fish cover band, they are playing with People of the Sun and Tell All Your Friends over at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. Let's see. Plus, got Robbie, a Playboy Man Baby, doing his karaoke dance party over at Crescent Ballroom, 10 p.m., so you can check that out after everything. And if you're looking for a reason to go down to Tucson tonight, well, Troubled Minds is finishing their tour down there with Nightstand, The Dead Riders, Bleach, and Accidents at the Groundworks down in Tucson, 7 p.m. Plus, if you're looking for something to do while you're hanging out at home, Scott Klopstein's got you covered on Twitch, twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein, 9 p.m. Him and G. Scott put together one of the best environments, fun, kind, amazing. And yes, you might know him from a band called The Littlest Man Band or Littlest Real Big Fish or something like that. But it's all awesome. Go check it out. And then we roll into Saturday, and we've got the Four Peaks Oktoberfest Day 2, and that one is with the Black Moods. You got the Two-Tone Lizard Kings back out there, the Bayou Bandits, Chauncey Jones, Honey Earl, Slice Limes, and more at Tempe Town Lake, starting at 11 a.m. since, well, you got the whole day now. Well, most people do. But if that's not your cup of tea, or you want to do a little bit of that and a little bit of something else, well, Corky's Leather Jacket is back. Gonna see their brand new drummer. We also got Skulldrug, ADD, Zombie Zone, Thrash Can, and, well, yeah, all at the Yucca Tap. So really cool, 7 p.m. Another banger of a show. We got Goodbye Ranger playing with Joan of Arkansas, the Copper Queens, and Louis on tour at the Lost Leaf, 8 p.m. We got Sedated with TV Tragedy and Blonde Vision over Rips Bar, 9 p.m. Man, there's a lot of punk rock if you're looking for punk rock on Saturday. We got the Luke Estate with Mickey James, Viper Club over at Pub Rock Live, 8 p.m. Danielle Durax over at Crescent Ballroom on their patio, 9:30 p.m. You go check her out playing. Always awesome music. Check out Danielle Durax. Jim Bachman is back in town. I know some of you guys are like, wait, what? I guess I know where I'm going to be. Jim Bachman and his Good Time and Friends are going to be playing with Charlie Stout at the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. Plus, looking for escapes, I got a couple here. We got one up in Flagstaff, got Vacant Skies, Winter Haven, Ray Guran, and Loaf at the Hive up in Flagstaff. That one, 8 p.m. We got Closet Goth. If you're looking for a reason to go back south, or maybe you just went down there tonight and you're like, all right, I have Troubled Minds, I guess I'll hang down here. Well, got something else for you. Got Closet Goth, what they're calling an LLC Synergy event at the Groundworks, which I think is just all Closet Goth playing. That's down in Tucson. So 7 p.m. for that. We got Kepi Gooley, of course, if you want to wake up with Kepi and his awesome music, his uplifting music, and just uplifting personality. 9 a.m. And check out his Facebook and give him a follow. He kind of streams it occasionally throughout the week on top of just doing a Kepi show. So check that out. Then Sunday, and we've got the third day, yes, number 3 of the Four Peaks Oktoberfest. And this one we got Voyager, we got Superhero, we got Fayuka, there you go, and Hourglass Cats, and JTM3, and yes, there's still more. And it's all still starting at 11 a.m., so get there bright and slightly early at Tempe Town Lake. Plus, if you're looking for something else, we got Punk Rock Flea Swap is back over in Yucca Tap, and this time they got music. Yeah. We got Heavy Breather and Bowcat going there. The Flea Swap starts at 2 p.m., and it all runs till 10 p.m., which I assume the music is later. Check that out for exact times, but while you're there early, go shop. Then Monday, we've got Talon Collie with Ring Pinker No Finger, TV Messages, and Bloom Phase at the Trunk Space. Masks indoors required for that one, 6:30 p.m. Then Tuesday, we got actually a decent chunk here. We got New Year's Day. They're playing a smaller venue too, with Lilac, or LYLVC, Deirdre, and Sorry X at Timeout Lounge, or sorry, Last Exit Live, 7:30 p.m. We've got Max Saturn with Barefoot, Ultraviolet Communication at the Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Pobre with Sarah Von Rogue and the X's. That one is at the Lost Leaf, 9 p.m. Plus, if you're looking for someone spinning some first and second wave ska, I've got you. We've got Scala of Rama with Dane and Aranda. You might know them. They're awesome. Ones they call Saxy, I've heard. But go check out the internet for those pictures. They'll be spinning over Rips Bar, 9 p.m. Also, looking for trips to go elsewhere again, I've got the Front Bottoms. They're going to be playing with Joy Formidable and Mobley at the Rialto Theater down in Tucson. That one is 7:30 p.m. Plus, tune in from the comfort of your home to a couple. Got Chris Murray doing his Blue Beat live stream every Tuesday, 5 p.m. on his Facebook. Got Scott Klopstein doing his Twitch stream, 9 p.m. And Buy Me Bambi, they're doing their morning Twitch stream there, 8 a.m. So you can wake up with those covers and, well, actually, it's originals too. They play requests. Wednesday, though, we got some cool stuff, too. We got Bit Brigade back here in Phoenix playing with Snailmate at the Rebel Lounge, which they're a lot of fun, 8 p.m. We also got the Dust Festival Battle of the Bands. Yes, the festival that goes on in Tucson. They're holding the Battle of Bands up here, apparently. It's going to have Barefoot, Narwhals Jr., Bummer Girl, Paper Foxes, and New Royals at the Valley Bar, 7:30 for that. And then, good thing that's early, because someone else is also playing another show. We got Mechanical Roots and Narwhals Jr. doing double, I guess. They're playing at the Lost Leaf, 9 p.m., so go check that out. We got Mills End at Santan Brewing, 5 p.m., plus the mini bosses prevent what they like to call Nirvucka. That sounds weirder out loud. But it's a Nirvana karaoke at Yucca Tap Room, 8 p.m. for that. Plus, the Hourglass Cats are playing on The Recording Artist. Yes, if you go to therecordingartist.com, you can tune in live at 7 p.m. and watch it, or you can watch later on Amazon Prime. So throw that out there, therecordingartist.com. Plus, Buy Me Bambi's other music stream is always on Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. in the evening, so you don't have to wake up too early for that one. Thursday rolling in with the Saints of Never After. Plus, we got the Genesis System, we got Silence of Voice, and we've got the Spacers album release. At Pub Rock Live, 8 p.m. Then we got the Antibacteria Cafeteria presents. Yes, I think I did not let that tongue twister twist my tongue. We've got Black Caesar Soul Club, which right away you should already be sold. Be there. But also, freaking the real fakes. Hell yeah. Narwhals Juniors is once again on here. Holy hell, does he rest? I don't know. And the Warwick Pond at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. start for that one. Been really looking for some ska. Madman Theory's got you covered. They're going to be playing at Cactus Jack starting at 7 p.m. This one, because the bands are awesome locals, and actually there's some cool stuff. We'll go into detail here. We got the Creepy Crawl Ball 9, which is, like others, it's bands doing covers of something maybe I assume they love. Maybe they just thought would be fun. Because we got Foreign Bodies doing Simp Biscuit, which, can you guess? Limp Bizkit covers. We got Bite Me Bambi is in my brain now. We've got Bite the Hand. They're doing Take My Hand, which is the Used. We got Sundress doing one that I think is going to be awesome. It's Whatever Forever. They're doing a modern baseball set. Got Neighbor Kids doing More Exceptions, which is Paramore. And Mega Flower doing Fall Out Boy, which I just guess is assorted people because it didn't have a band listed, so I have no idea there. That's at the Nile Ground, 7 p.m. We also got Starcrawler with Birds and Arrows at 191 Tool down in Tucson, 8 p.m. Also, while we're still down in Tucson, we got Sparta with Annie Jump Cannon at the Groundworks. That's in Tucson, 7 p.m. Plus the Wayback Sessions, which, if you saw, I was catching some of it last night, and it was awesome seeing Spicy Mayo. But they've got the Color 8, another awesome band on this one. That's over on their YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Wayback Sessions, 7 p.m. And then Friday, actually, I found apparently nothing. I don't know if that's just me being sleep deprived, or just it's a late night. But I got Robbie doing an ABBA dance party, Play With Me Baby, his trademark ABBA dance party. That's at 9 p.m. And we got, of course, Scott Clapstein streaming 9 p.m. over on his Twitch. So maybe it's just a late night. If not, I'll update the list over on everyshowjo.com and over on the Facebook pinned post. And I'll update you next Friday when the next video comes out. Of course, this is still tuned to my taste, and your taste may vary, but all recommended that you'll have some fun at. So always going to throw that out there. But sometimes you might have a little different taste, and totally understandable. And also, sometimes I might miss some stuff. Because, for one, some venues don't have websites. Some of them might go off their Facebook, and if there's no event on their Facebook page, it's hard to try to figure out, like Jopper John's. So, trying to find ways and find those, and appreciate everyone who sends me event invites. That helps me out a bunch. But, yeah. That's all I got. So, until next week, hopefully you guys have fun. Be safe out there. Please make these spaces just more comfortable for everyone, including your immunocompromised friends. And wear a mask. But have fun. Be safe. And I'll see you next week. Take care.